Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh. I am getting ready to interview one of my idols, Tori Amos, who is a rock and roll star and has been for several decades, but she just released the album from the first musical she ever wrote. So I get to moderate this Q&A on Facebook Live this afternoon in like 2 hours. So rest assured, I will be putting on makeup and changing my clothes and doing my hair. But right now, I'm more concerned with what do I ask Tori Amos and her collaborator Samuel Adamson about The Light Princess, specifically the cast album. Ask her if Laura Benanti will be in it. I would love to ask her that. Laura Benanti was tweeting this week about how she wants to be in The Light Princess if it comes to Broadway. I think that before they decide on any casting, first they have to get some producers to bring it to Broadway. So I'll definitely be asking what's the future for The Light Princess and will it be coming to Broadway and what we need to do to make that happen. Okay, what's her next project? That's a great question. Let's see what else. Have you guys heard the Light Princess album? It's so beautiful. It's unlike a lot of other musicals, but it is so gorgeous, and I think it could be amazing on Broadway. So, Sophia, you just texted in that you did Sound of Music with her. Do you mean with Laura Benanti or do you mean with Tori? I don't think Tori ever did Sound of Music, right? But if you worked with Laura Benanti, I'm totes jealous because she's amazing. Okay, so hi from Germany. Hi from New York City. Oh, Sophia, that's so cool that you did Sound of Music with Ms. Benanti. Oh, yeah, I actually remember you. It was the TV version. Yeah, cool. I'm excited you're watching me on Periscope. Okay, so help me come up with some questions, you guys. So I'm going to ask her, well, first of all, it's a Facebook Live Q&A, which means that people are going to be submitting questions on Facebook and Twitter. So I'm going to be moderating, but I need to have a bunch of questions in my back pocket. So she's collaborated with this amazing playwright named Samuel Adamson. So he's going to be there too. And I'm definitely going to ask about how they met and how they started collaborating on this. The Light Princess is based on a fairy tale that was written in the 1800s in Scotland. So it's going to be a video interview to answer your question. It's on this format called Facebook Live that I didn't really know about, which is apparently sort of like Periscope, except it's only available on Facebook and I think only for celebs. So it's going to be on the Tori Amos Facebook page. And I hope you guys will tune in. And actually, if you screen cap me now and then screen cap me then, you could see a great transformative before and after picture because I am just having my coffee and getting ready for the day. So I'm going to put on some makeup, put on a dress, and do something with this madness. Ian does Facebook Live interviews. That's cool. I've been hanging out with Ian and his mom a lot. I love them. They're so amazing. Are you planning a new album? I will ask Tori what she's working on next for sure. I feel like she's always working on a new album, which is great news for us. She is such a perfectionist that she works on them forever. So they seem like they don't come out often enough, but, I'll definitely ask her what she's working on now. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're looking up The Light Princess. Yeah, there's some beautiful images from it. The production at the National Theatre in London, which was in 2013, was actually directed by the same person who directed War Horse. And the story of The Light Princess is basically this woman who she has no gravity. And her mother died when she was a child, and she can't express her grief, and for that reason, she isn't brought back down to earth. So they actually used, instead of just rigging her to wires, they used puppeteers to hold the actress up in the air, and the visuals are just gorgeous. So the interview with Tori is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, so just 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, and you can see it on facebook.com/Tori Amos. So, also, while I'm on the subject, if you didn't know, I started my own Facebook page for Broadway Girl NYC. I've done social media totally backwards. First I had Twitter, then I had YouTube, and now I have Facebook. So I would love it if you join me there. What song she loves so much? Oh my gosh, I totally just missed half of your question. Can you post that again? I saw what song does she love so much, and then it disappeared before I could read the rest of it. No? Okay. Well, anyway, I should probably go start getting ready, but please tune in on Facebook at 2 o'clock on the Tori Amos Facebook page. Send questions. You can, Sophia, I think I already follow you on Twitter, but let me just find out. I'll follow you right now if I'm not already. Just, my computer's taking a second. Yep, I totes already follow you. Look how cute you are. Everybody else follows Sophia as well. There you go, plug. What song does she love so much that she wishes she could write it first? Oh, okay, you mean songs other people have written. I will totally ask her that. Yeah, I think that, especially if I can ask her that about a musical. I'm really curious to know if she grew up going to musicals, because I know when she grew up in Washington, D.C., she would come up on the train to play the piano at gay bars when she was a teenager with her dad, who's a priest, which I just think is amazing. I think it's like worthy of a stage show in its own right. But I want to know whether she and her dad ever went to musicals. Can you imagine like teenage Tori at a chorus line or whatever? I think that would be amazing. Oh man, she was the soundtrack to my teenage years too. So it's a pretty big honor for me to be able to meet her and to do this Q&A with her. So I'm going to sign off now so I can put on some eyeliner and change my clothes and get down to the interview location. So 2 p.m. Eastern time, facebook.com/Tori Amos. I'm going to be posting all the details on my Facebook and Twitter pages. Best advice for young aspiring youth from a small town. These are all great. By the way, if you're watching it live, I'm going to get all these questions that you've given me and put them on the list and hopefully get to all of them. If you're watching it on replay, you can tweet questions with the hashtag #AskToriAndSam, and I'll be checking that live during the Q&A with her. So hashtag #AskToriAndSam, and buy the Light Princess cast album. It's amazing. It's so gorgeous. And for fans of Tori Amos, she actually performs a couple of the songs as bonus tracks. So you can actually hear her giving her interpretation of these beautiful songs that she wrote. So thanks for joining me in more or less in my pajamas. By the way, did you see this shirt has Elaine Stritch on it, dressed as the Statue of Liberty? I mean, how can you not love? Anyway, have a great day, you guys. Thank you. And I will see you on Facebook. Mwah.